After a narcissist and you finally leave, even though it's happening while you're with that narcissist, so much damage is done to your mental, to your brain, to your heart, to your soul, to your spirit. Like, for instance, my brain. I couldn't even write. I couldn't even read like I normally would. And y'all know I'm an educator. I couldn't spell. Like, I'm an analytical person. I would go in my brain and I would search. The answer would come like this. Little words, big words. Articulately trying to describe something. In fact, I couldn't even understand little small gestures that someone would be speaking to me and sharing with me. I would be blinking my eyes like my kindergartners when I'm speaking to them, maybe in Spanish. My brain just wouldn't work like it used to. All of the years that I've counted on it to do just what I put in my brain to do, which was deliver the information that I've obtained and restored. Stored in my brain. My brain just wouldn't work like it normally would. Prior to a narcissist, I was able to articulately detail anything and be so good at it, I would be funny at it. Prior to a narcissist, I was very detailed, very fluent in speaking and articulating and thoroughly verbalizing and expressing any message that I wanted to deliver and wanted someone to understand and get the point that I was making. But after a narcissist, I would be stuck trying to read little stuff. And I know people say, oh, when you get older, that's what happens. No. Not like this. There was some type of damage done to my brain. I would see a sentence that I was so familiar with, that my brain was familiar with. Even in my sleep. That was an old brain. I would see a sentence and read it. Like, I feel like my body and my mind had resorted back down to a kindergarten. No. After a narcissist, damages happen to you. Your heart, your soul, your spirit, your mind, and your brain. Two different things. I mean, I couldn't even break down or even explain a funny movie that I've seen. And I wanted you to see it. And in order to make someone like something or want to do something, you make it fun. You share the aspects and all of the good details about what you experienced. I couldn't even do that. It was like I was a kindergartner. I couldn't even talk to my family the way that I would talk to them. And they would be saying, what's wrong? You usually have a lot to say and it be so educated and you make us laugh. I couldn't do it. It just wouldn't happen. I just couldn't break down what I was trying to explain or convey. I felt like I was you know, that student in school that was afraid to raise their hand for fear that they knew they didn't have the ability. See, some kids know what they want to say, and some adults too, but they don't have the ability like others to break it down and detail each word and sentence. My answers was not there. They was not in my brain. And so I wanted to know, how is this possible? There's got to be a name for this. This got to be a thing, because I'm never lost for words. I'm never lost in words or out of words. And when I began researching and looking this thing up, I was just as shocked as you're going to be when you realize that being with a narcissist will tear your life up in every aspect of your life. Will be affected, infected. This is what I discovered, and so much more. Take a listen. You are not alone, and you are not crazy, and you're not dumb, and you're not stupid, and you're not getting old to the point to you going resorting back to a childlike baby state. No. This is all a result of being around, with, or raised by a narcissist. Let's take a listen. Before I show you and share with you the true information, I want to say shout out to Danish Brashear. You rock. Thank you so much for your many countless profound videos of the truth and the true breakdown of a narcissist and their behavior. Damaging behavior, that is. This is Danish Brashear. Please go to his channel and check him out.
One painful symptom of functional brain damage after narcissistic abuse no one talks about. Your linguistic capabilities change and get impacted heavily. Your capability to read things, write things, comprehend things, speak a particular language that you were fluent at speaking, change, alter. Why? Because of the brain damage. What kind of brain damage? Your brain changes its anatomy to properly survive in a narcissistic relationship. For example, the frontal lobe shrinks a little bit in size, so does the Broca's area. Broca's area is located in the left cerebral hemisphere and is responsible for language organization. It is directly connected to the syntax of what you speak, the grammar, and so on. When it is changed, your capability to recall things, understand things, say things also gets changed.
See, everything about you changes when with, around, or raised by a narcissist, including the anatomy of your brain. I'm so glad I'm healed. Get your healing. And again, shout out to Danish Brashear. I love you.